Welcome to Blonde Cards and Crafts. Let's make something together. Hello crafters and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Today I'm going to make a card using the Love from Lizi November 2023 card kit, and it's called Christmas Ballet. Now this kit, there's links to it down in the description down below, and there's also links to other products that I'll use, as well as the measurements for this card. So this is going to be a stepper card, and it's inspired by Sam from Mix Up Crafts. There's lots of crafters out there who inspire a lot of my makes, like Iced Images, Cards and Coffee Time, Dawn, Benita, Gemma, Lou from Textures. There's just loads, and you'll see that my cards are inspired with them. I'm going to make card 1 here, and what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to have a video come out. So I'll make 10 cards with this kit, but I'll bring you a card each day over the next 10 days. And the reason I'm doing that is because putting all the cards together into one video would just be too long, and I didn't want to break it up into 2 videos either. So I thought you'd enjoy each day popping over for a short time for a little crafty video. So now that's all the housekeeping done. Let's go ahead and start making our stepper card. So first of all, here I have a piece of white cardstock. Now this piece measures 11 by 8, so it's going to be a large size card, and I do like to make the A2 small sizes as well as the large 8 by 8 cards, so there'll be a mix within my video. So on this we need to make some scoring lines. I have 2 score lines already. So on the long side we want to score at 4 inches and at 8 inches. So that's one part of our stepper. The second part of our stepper, we're going to join these 2 together. This piece measures 6.5 by 8, and on the 6.5 inch side, what I've done is I've scored at 1/2 inch, I've scored at 3.5, and I've scored at 5 inches. And we're going to fold all of these to make our stepper. Now I want to embellish my steps. That is going to be facing us, and I have some red cardstock for that. I have a piece of 3 3/4 by 7 3/4. I have a piece of 7 3/4 by 2 3/4. I have a piece of 7 3/4 by 1 1/4 inch, and then for the back I have a piece 7 3/4 by 1 inch. This is going to embellish the back. It'll bring the red that we have in the front of the card to the back of our card, and that's where we're going to actually stamp a sentiment and write our message to the recipient. Now I've also die cut out some circles, and I have used Lizi's Nested Circle dies. These are the ones that I've used. There's 21 in a pack, and what I've done is I've put some magnetic sheet. It comes on this Love from Lizi sheet in a plastic wrapper. I take it out of that. I had some magnetic sheet to the front and back, and then I kind of split up every other die I have on the back. It just makes it easier, I think, for handling. Well, I find it anyway. There's 21 dies in this. The largest dies is 5.5 inches diameter, and the smallest one is 1/2 inch diameter. So we really do get a lot in this die set. So I have die cut out the largest die, and I've done that on white. Then I've taken some pattern paper and I've die cut that out on the 3rd one from the largest. Then I've die cut out another one in white, and what I've done is some ink blending on that. Now I've also die cut out this one, and I've done some ink blending. So these are 2 white die cuts that I've done. And the ink blending that I have used, I've used Distress Oxide in Festive Berries, Fired Brick, and Vintage Photo. And I've just, what I tried to do was kind of pick up on the colours in the pattern paper. So on this piece of pattern paper is going to go on this circle. Then on this one here, and you might see, I hope the camera can pick it up, I have some gold splatters on there. And to do that, I have used some of my Ganzi Tambi, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Starry Colors set. And these are the colors that is in that. And I've used my little fan brush. I put water on it and then mix it up, and with my fan brush then I just splatter it down, and that's how I got that look there on those two. This one now I have stamped Merry Christmas in this already, and the Merry Christmas is from the add-on. This is the Christmas Ballet. It's Merry Christmas, because it has the two little mouses there and the Merry Christmas here, but it has a lovely Merry Christmas sentiment. So don't forget to check out Lizi's add-on products. I'll be using 2 of the add-on stamp sets for my cards, as well as some other Love from Lizi products that I have in my stash. So I'm using one of the Christmas tree ephemera that came in the kit. I've put some foam tape on the back, and I'm going to mount that up on this circle. And then on this one, I'm going to take the little ballerina. I'm going to pop her down there. And I have my Merry Christmas here, but I also stamped and fussy cut it out. It's on a little bit of foam tape as well. And I'm debating whether I'll actually pop that up on top there, or whether I leave it down. I've done it so I have the option. And I also have one of the little wooden stars that we got. It's got glitter on both sides. It does shed, but I'm planning on popping that up on my Christmas tree like so. So they're the pop-ups that are going to go on our steppers. Let's clear this away now and put our steppers together. So I'm going to start now with the larger of the 2 white pieces, and I have, if you look, you'll see there's 2 the same, and then this one here is actually smaller. So I'm going to go mountain and valley with these. So I'll make sure that they're nice and even along the edges, and then I'll fold this one back into a valley. And I'm going to use my bone folder or burnishing tool, whatever you like to call it. And I'm going to burnish the score lines and our folds, just so we get a nice, so it sits nicely. So this is the way it's going to go, like so. So we want to add a piece to this. So with our 1/2 inch score line here to my left, I'm going to fold that into a mountain fold. Then the next one will be a valley fold. And then the next one will be a mountain fold. And so this little tab here is going to sit over this piece. Now you can put it under if you like, but I prefer the look of it when it goes over. So that's how our stepper is going to sit. It's going to be a nice size, a big size stepper. So it'll fold down, but it's going to have our circles on here. So we're going to have one over here like this, then this one over here like so, and then this one over here like so, with our little and popped up piece there. So the height of it will depend on how far up you bring your circle and how big this circle is. So, you know, you just need to depend. If you want this to go in an 8x8 envelope, then, you know, don't bring this one up any higher than 8 inches. So you need to measure like so, and then you can bring this one up to 8 inches, and you'll know then that's going to fit in an 8x8 envelope. If you're making it yourself, you can have it come down to 6 inches or however you like it to go. So it's really up to yourself depending on where you place this. And then it's just a matter of keeping your circles within the frame of, you know, the card itself. So I'll have mine up, so it'll go into, I'll probably pop it into an 8x8 envelope for a finish. That one will go on there, and that one will go on there, and then we'll add these pieces onto the front. Now I could have put some splatter on these as well, but I'm keeping them plain on our little piece for the back. And if you're going to stamp a sentiment on the back here, then do that before you assemble everything. That way you'll be, you know, you'll know your sentiment is on there nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by popping this piece down here. Then I'm going to put this into my stamping platform, stamp a sentiment. Now we got a nice sentiment on our card kit stamp. We have the gift of giving. There's also some nice sentiments in the add-on set. These are two separate stamps on the add-ons, so there's some nice sentiments on these. And if you have any stamps in your stash, you know, with Christmas sentiments, I have lots here from Love from Lizi from previous years. So, you know, I may pick out a sentiment from one of those and embellish it. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put you onto some high speed, put some Christmas music on, and I'm going to assemble the card. And so the last thing I'm going to do with this card is embellish it using Lizi's lovely Twinkle Peeloffs, and they come in 3 different sizes. And I'm just going to embellish the card using these. And these are from my stash, but it's just a reminder that Lizi has a fantastic range of Peeloffs on the website. So don't forget to have a look. You can find measurements for this card down in the description below, and when you have a look in the description below, it'll also give you links to the products that I've used, and links to Christy Marcotte's channel. She has a video up showing off this kit beautifully. I'll leave a link to Alina's channel as well. They're both design team members for Love from Lizi. There are some other YouTubers out there who do make different things using Lizi's kit, and I'll leave a link to some of those down below as well. So that's it, folks. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Tomorrow I'll have card 2, and then every day after that I'll bring you the 10 cards. I was going to put it all into one video, but it would have been too long. It would have been about an hour and a half long, even with editing the bones of it down, because I did edit it down and I debated putting it into 2 videos, but I think putting it into 10 videos and keeping them kind of short is the best thing. So that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for card number 2, and until next time, thanks so much for watching, subscribing, liking and sharing my videos. Bye for now.